Today we're going to be testing out the Andis 2-speed detachable blade clippers. They just came in the mail today. Here's what they look like straight out of the box. And we have 3 lucky contestants. We have Sadie, and then we have Miss Lulu here, and then we have Mr. Samba Boys, who is going to be going first. So we're going to test these out. If you can tell, their coats are kind of a little matted. They haven't seen a groomer in quite some time, but it's time for them to get their pre-summer cut. So we'll see how these clippers work out. So stay tuned for the official review. Lazy luck. So this is Sama before his haircut. We fluffed him up a little bit to make his hair probably more able to flow through the clippers better. He has moral support by his 2 girlfriends. He is all fluffed up, and the others are waiting their turn patiently. And we'll see how this goes. So this is at the slowest speed that it has. So as you can tell, his hair is very matted, so it's a little tough. So I'm gonna bump up the speed a little bit. Let me run with the course of his hair. Maybe that'll, oh, there we go. I was going against the grain, so it made it a little more complicated. It's okay. You're okay. Oh, yeah. How does that feel? All right, so we just finished up. It took longer than needed, and you can see the aftermath. He had a lot of tangles. He had a lot of hair matted. We haven't really done the best job of keeping him up to date on his grooming, and it was just time for him to just get like a full body shave. He got a little trim on his face. He had his ladies here for moral support. And as you can see, we have enough hair to make a whole nother dog. And then we still have this little girl up, and then this big girl up. As you can see, she has probably even more hair than he did. And if you look at this angle, you can really tell just how much hair that he got. And the clippers are really well. They shave really close to the body without butching them and without like nicking them and making them bleed. I will say the clippers do get pretty hot after using them for a while. The 2 speeds, there's not much difference. If you hear it on the first speed, this is what it sounds like. And then if you do the second speed, it gets a little bit louder, but for the most part, the dogs didn't mind it at all. He was pretty calm. He had to just be held down just because he gets a little bored. And then they got a little ice treatment just to kind of keep him focused. But other than that, he did pretty well. The clippers work fairly well as well. The best clippers we've used to cut them with so far. We would definitely recommend them. So stay tuned to see how it goes on the other 2 dogs. All right, here is our next contestant. She just kind of got slicked out with the brush real quick to hopefully kind of get some of the tangles out. We're adding on to the other pile of hair, so... As you can see, she's wondering where her friends went because we went and put the other ones up. But stay tuned to see how it goes on her here shortly. Her hair is much thinner than the other doodle that we just did. I kind of refer to her hair like toilet paper. It's so thin. So this is cutting super smooth through her skin. Or fur. Y'all know what I mean. Right now it's on the lowest speed, so I can bump it up and just show you. Again, it doesn't do that much of a difference. I guess it just splices through the hair a little bit quicker than the other one, but it does the same amount of work as the other one. Just probably just a tad bit quicker, I would say. All right, here's what Miss Sadie looks like afterwards. As you can see, she is very happy about it. Her hair was much easier to clip due to the fact that her hair is way thinner than the other two dogs. She has like a lighter fur, and she's the only red golden doodle we have. And as you can tell, she's a mini. She's only about 25 pounds. But she's all clipped up. She's happy and ready to go outside and play. So we'll keep you updated on the last dog that we have, and that'll be a little bit later. And yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. All right, so today we're continuing the Andis 2-speed clipper review. We had to make it in 2 separate days because we have 3 beautiful golden doodles. We've already did Sama and Sadie, and now we have our last big, beautiful girl, Lulu, who is, as you can see, she looks like a polar bear. She is covered head to toe with hair. If I get close, you can kind of see how her hair is very, very thick. Hey, beautiful. And she does have a few knots we're going to have to get through. Yeah, we got to do better on grooming them because this is kind of sad. As you can see, she is just the sweetest girl. And yes, if you're wondering, her name is Lulu after Lululemon. So let's get to prepping her. I'm going to start by brushing her and trying to alleviate some of those knots. And then we'll go from there, so stay tuned. Now you like your own hair, yeah? Now the parts of her hair that are soft, it just cuts like butter. But she's got, soft areas. Girl, you don't have much of a booty. You need to do some squats, Lulu, girl.
Do some squats, Lulu.
You feeling any better? You're getting your summer chop. All right, we just finished up. As you can see, she has hair over there, but we also have a whole bag of hair down here. The clippers held up great. I mean, I feel like they were almost better the second use than they were the first use. And she is now all clipped and cleaned, looking like a new baby. Overall, I would say that the clippers are worth the price. They held up really well throughout the entire 3 sessions of clipping all of them. We will be definitely using them again and possibly buying more in the future. So we just want to say thank you so much for watching this video, and we hope you find it helpful. I can link it in the description for you from Amazon. And yeah, until then, we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching the Jordan Golden Doodle channel.